Hello everyone, welcome back to a requested video. Hope you will enjoy it. College morning, the sun hung lazily over Seoul, tripping golden lights on the polished glass of Dongsun's Empire. Jeon University students poured in laughter, echoes, energy boosting. At the very center of the storm was Jungkook, 19, dramatic, pampered, walking as if the entire world has been designed for his footsteps. Jungkook was just a student. He was the owner's only son, the spoiled but princess, as everyone secretly whispered, but no whisper touched him because Jungkook believed in his bones that life was meant to serve him sweetly like strawberries dipping in sugar. Jungkook arrived with his cousin's friends, Jimin, Hoseok, and Jin, the loudest, most colorful storm the campus had ever seen. Jimin clenching Jungkook's arm dramatically. Cookie, look at me. Do I look too skinny? What if my crush thinks I'm dieting? I swear I ate 3 buns this morning. Jungkook rolling his eyes dramatically sighed. Jimin, you eat like a squirrel on sugar rush. No one thinks you are dieting. Stop crying before your eyeliner melts. Jane flexing his hair in a pocket mirror. Excuse you, both of you. The only target here is that this campus is filled with saints who doesn't know how to admire beauty. My beauty, Hoseok laughs loudly, draping arms around Jungkook's shoulder. And here comes the royal prince himself. No, princess, our spoiled princess, Jungkook. Where is she? Round today, Jungkook dramatically gasps. Hoseok, don't call me princess in public. Hoseok teasing, but you are. Look at you, expensive bag, custom shoes, and that pout. Princess fits perfectly. Jimin giggled. Princess Jungkook, our campus jewel. Jungkook crossing arm, pretending to be offended but smiling. Fine, I am the princess. Then you three are my clones. Bow down before me. They all burst into laughter. All burst out into laughter, chaos swelling as students turned their heads, watching them like a live drama unfolding in the middle of the college. They split into class late, as always. The lecturer, Professor Min, already annoyed, glared at them. Professor Min sternly, Mr. Jeon, Mr. Park, Mr. Jung, Mr. Kim, do you all think this is Jungkook fake gasped, whispering loudly to Jimin, oh no, did he just say circus? Then he must be the lion. Look at his hair. Jimin is not whispering back, no, he is more like a puppet, squealing every morning. Jane covered mouth to hide laughter, puppet with wrinkles. Hoseok cat voice too loud and a voice like an old trumpet. The class erupted into laughter. The professor's face turned red. Professor Main furious, that's enough. Out, all of you. Out. Jungkook stands up dramatically, hands to chest. How cruel to punish us for being honest. Fine, we shall leave. But remember, Professor Parrot, truth hurts this out like horses, leaving the class in a storm. Later that evening, Jungkook was summoned to the principal's office, but it wasn't just the principal's waiting. It was his father, Jeon Do-sung, owner of the university, the strict businessman whose aura could silence storms. Do-sung cold tone. Jungkook sit. Jungkook pouts, dropping into the chair. Dad, before you yell, let me explain. The song curtain. Explain what? That you mocked your professor? That you walk around the campus like it's your stage? You embarrass this family, Jungkook. Jungkook offended, embarrassed. Was just joking. Everyone laughed. I made them happy. Dosang slams desk. This is not a comedy club. This is my university, and you, my son, will face the same discipline as others. You and your cousins are suspended for a week. Jungkook eyes red and gaps dramatically suspended. Dad, are you insane? Do you know what this does to my reputation? The son unmoved. Better your reputation than your character. Discipline comes first. Jungkook's stance was shaking with anger. You are cruel. You don't love me. You never let me live freely. I hate you. He stormed out of before his father could reply. At home, Jungkook ran to his mother, Jeon, Hemi, tears in his eyes, still foaming. Jungkook throwing himself into her lap dramatically. Mom, tell dad he is a monster. He suspended me like I'm some criminal. I hate him. Hemi stroking his hair gently. Cookie, your father loves you. He only wants to teach you responsibility. You can't keep acting like this. At home, Jungkook sits up betrayed. Even you, mom, you always take my side. How can you agree with this? Hami shortly, because this time he's right, baby. You went too far. Jungkook was breaking tears, pulling. No, no, you are both the same. You are cruel. I don't need either of you. I'm leaving. He ran out, slamming the door behind him, chest tight with rage. At their secret cafe spot, Jungkook found Jimin, Hoseok, and Jane already waiting, equally sulky and dramatic. Jimin is sniffling. My mom said I am disgrace to the family name. A disgrace? Can you believe that? Hoseok throws hands up. My dad said I should join a circus since I act like a clown anyway. Jane rolling his eyes. My parents told me I'll never get married at this rate, as if I'm desperate. Please, I'm already married to my mirror. Jungkook drops into his seat, slamming back. Same here. Dad suspended me. Mom didn't even defend me. They are heartless. I said I hate them and left. Jimin gasps. You told them you hate them? Jungkook is sniffing pout. Yes, and I mean it. I don't care anymore. I want freedom. I want to live my life without chains. Hoseok leans closer, mischievous smile. Then let's take it. Let's go on a Jane Avro's aging vacation. Where? Jose grinning. Somewhere fun? Maybe Jeju or Busan. We will party all night. No one to scold us. Jimin eyes lightning up. Yes, freedom, beach, ice cream. Jungkook hesitant, then smile slowly. Vacation. I like it. Let's do it. Let's fun around away together. Their coffee cups like rebels, planning a war, laughter mixing with fire in their eyes. None of them knew that this single decision born of anger and teenage rebellion would change Jungkook's life forever, leading him straight into the path of Kim Taehyung, the mafia king, and so the spoiled brat princess ran away from his golden cage, unaware that destiny waited with dark eyes and veiny hands. The mafia world was not gentle, but it was waiting for Jungkook, waiting with Taehyung's name carved into his heartbeat. Night fell over Seoul like velvet curtains pressed by neon lights. Jungkook and his cousins speaked out, bags stuffed with clothes, snacks, and reckless dramas. The thrill of rebellion sparked in their eyes. Hoseo grinning while adjusting his cap. Operation Freedom is officially in motion. No parents, no lecture, just us. The open road. Jimin laughing, hugging his pillow dramatically. I'm still scared my mom will track me down with her slippers. Jin is rolling his eyes. Please, she will get lost halfway because her GPS Hey, sir. Relax, Jiminy. Jungkook leans back in his car seat, voice full of satisfaction. I don't care if they track me down. Let them. For now, I am free. I don't need them. His voice cracked slightly at the end, but no one teased him. They all knew Jungkook's words had hurt. Hoseok driving the rented van turned up the music, they laughed, they sang, their voices echoed louder than their fears. But freedom often comes with storms. Rain began as a drizzle, soft fingers tapping the windshield. Then suddenly a sky roared. Heavy sheets of rain blurred the road, lightning slicing the horizon. Jane clenching his seatbelt. Yeah, Hoseok, slow down. I don't want to die before my skincare routine. So's resolved. Hoseok is skidding through the rain. I am trying, but the road's eyes are disappearing in the storm. Jimin panicking. What if we crash? What if the car floats away? What if Jungkook is snapping through voice shaky? Jimin, stop. You are making it worse. The van jerked to a stop. Trees has collapsed ahead, blocking the road. The storm howled, bending branches cutting off every path. Hoseok sang, great. We are stuck in the middle of nowhere. Jane pointing through the window. Wait, look there. Isn't that a motel? Through the rain, a dim light flickered on the withered building. Its sideboard swung violently, cracking in the wind. They couldn't read the letters, but desperation made it look like shelter. Jungkook hugging his bag. I don't care what it is. I'm not sleeping in this van all night. Let's go. They ran through the storm, so splashing in muddy water until they reached the building. The moment they pushed open the heavy wooden doors, a chill spread through them. Inside, the air was damp, thick, and dust faded. Wallpapers peeled off the walls. The lobby was eerily quiet, as though time had stopped years ago. A broken candelabra hung like a skeleton above them. Jimin whispering, clutching to Jungkook's arm. This place feels wrong. Hoseok forcing a laugh. Wrong? No. It's just vintage, retro style. Right, Jin? Jin narrowing his eyes, muttering, retro my foot. This place is haunted. I can smell it. Jungkook rolling his eyes but was trembling. Don't be dramatic. It's just old. Let's find a room. They dragged their bags inside. The door behind them suddenly slammed shut with a thunderous bang. All four frozen, Jimin screaming, a ghost? We are going to die here, Hoseok's gulping, trying to joke. Maybe it was just the wind, a very strong, angry wind. Whispers floated through the corridors, a faint laughter, high pitch echoing the light. Jimin burst into tears, Jungkook hugging him tightly. Don't cry, it's fine. We are fine, I'm here. But Jungkook himself wasn't fine. His heart pounded, his skin prickled with cold. For the first time in his spoiled life, he realized freedom wasn't as sweet as it looked. Taehyung's mansion. Meanwhile, far from the boys came Taehyung's black car, sliced through the storm. The mafia king sat in the back seat, eyes sharp, voice calm but deadly. Taehyung cold tone. They are selling to children. I want the supplier found before sunrise. Bodyguard, yes, boss. The deal is rumored to happen near the eastern outskirts, but the storm grew wild, swelling roads. Taehyung's car skidded. As screeching in the chaos, he ordered the men to split the search separately. Alone, drenched in rain, Taehyung walked through the night. His around shaken, even a storm bent before him. His raven hair Black hair clung to his forehead, his eyes burned like ocean, swelling fire. He was the kind of man who could silence thunder with a single glance. Then he sight the same abandoned building, a faint flicker of light in the storm. He pushed the door open, footsteps echoing through the hall. The old door cracked, lightning flashed across the cracked walls. The four boys handed in the corner, gaped. A tall figure stepped in, black coat dripping water, aura heavy and cold. Jimin whispering, terrified, oh God, it's a ghost, a very handsome ghost. Jin staring wide eyes, no, that's not a ghost. That's Jungkook breathed inches, whispering, he looks like a god and a devil. Thanks gaze swept the room. His presence alone silenced the whispers, as if even the haunted building bowed to him. Taehyung low, commanding voice, what are children doing here in the place like this? The boys shivered. They had heard of him. Everyone had. Kim Tae-hung, the mafia king of Seoul, cold, ruthless, but also a strange protector, the one who destroyed gangs dealing in, who forbade human trafficking under the empire. Criminal, yet not a monster. Josiah stammering, we thought this was a motel. The storm blocked the road. Their eyes softening slightly, but tone firm. This place isn't safe. Jimin still clung to Jungkook, whispering, not safe because of ghost or because of him. Jin slapping his arm. Shut up, Jimin. Jungkook finally speaking, voice shaky but brave. And who are you to tell us where we can stay? Taehyung's eyes met his. For a moment, time cracked. Lightning illuminated Jungkook's story eyes, fire burning beneath fear, innocence, and rebellious. One breath, Taehyung felt something stirred, a strange pull, deep, dangerous, inevitable. Taehyung Calmly, Kim Tae-hung, the name dropped like thunder. The cousins gasped, Jungkook feared. Jungkook frozen. His father had mentioned him before, the mafia king whose shadow stretched across Seoul, the one fathers, fathers warned their children about, yet here he was standing before them like carved marble, drenched in storm. Jungkook whispering to himself, Mafia king. The air thickened, the boys exchanged nervous glances. Should they run? Should they bow? But Taehyung only moved to the dusty sofa, sitting with effortless authority. Taehyung calm, almost amused, and you don't need to fear me. If I wanted to harm, you wouldn't still be breathing. Jane muttering, comforting, very comforting. Hoseok, nervous laugh. So you are not going to kill us? Taehyung raising a brow. Not unless you're part of the scum I hunt. Silence, the storm raged. Jungkook found himself staring at Taehyung's veiny hands, his soft jawline, the quiet strength in his stillness. Jungkook blurted out, why are you here then? In this haunted place, Taehyung's eyes narrowing slightly, but voice steady. Haunted man who sell poison to children, and you, haunting ghost. Jimin winning, we didn't know it was haunted. The door shut itself and we heard whispers. Taehyung's soft glance almost unnoticeable. Whispers can't harm you, man can. His words carried weight, more frightening than guts. Jungkook's heart pounded. For the first time in the pampered life, he was face to face with the world far larger, darker than his own, and yet he wasn't afraid of them. He was drawn. And so the spoiled bird princess met the mafia king's shadows in a storm, in a haunted shelter, in the clash of fear and destiny. Their eyes locked, innocence trembled before power, but power bowed silently to innocence. Neither of them knew that this night was the only the beginning, a god, a devil, a boy who wanted freedom, a king who guarded it with blood, and between them a story waiting to burn. Storm outside deepened into a mush. Sympathy lightning tore the sky into the long drawn out, almost playful but bone chilling. Jean eyes wide, voice dripping. Yeah, that's not thunder, that's something else. Before they could move, another sound jolted it. A child's soft voice, muffled at first, then clearer. Ghost child's voice, requesting, play with me, please. Play hide and seek with me. The air turned icy. Every candle flickered out, plugging and building into darkness. Only lightning illuminated their terrified face. Jungkook shaking, clenching Taehyung's sleeve. It's real, oh my god, it's real, ghosts are real. Taehyung calm, even as the temperature dropped. Place his large hand over Jungkook's trembling ones. As dropped low, some soothing like a blanket over fire. Taehyung whispering close to Jungkook's ear, breathe, don't panic, cursed feet on fear. As long as I'm here, nothing will touch you. Jungkook's heart pounded farther, not from fear alone, but from the warmth of the voice, the security in those words. For the first time tonight, he felt safe. The whispers grew louder. Taehyung whispered close to Jungkook's ear, breathe, don't panic. Then suddenly a chilling figure flickered into sight, a child's shadow at the end of the hall, pale face, hollowed eyes, glowing faintly, cursed child giggling. You are trapped, no doors, no windows, no escape. The boys gasped, looking around. The door they had entered through was gone, vanished into the wall. Ghost child, if you want to leave, you must entertain me, make me laugh, make me happy. Our souls will, or your souls will stay here forever. Jane whispering to Hoseo forever. I didn't mean to get married yet. This isn't fair. Hoseo swelling hard. Shut up. Young, don't angry the ghost. Jimin tearing up, clinging to Jungkook. Why yes, why not? Taehyung cold voice stepping forward. You don't play with innocent lives. The ghost laughed louder, ignoring him. Ghost child pouting, pointing. First ask him, pointing at Hoseok, dance for me, like like a baboon. Hoseok's jaw dropped. The other looked at him with wide eyes. Hoseok winning. A baboon out of all things, Jin. Trembling legs, Hoseok stood in the middle of the dusty hall. Music from nowhere began playing. Eerie and he started jumping, scratching his armpits, making faces like a baboon. His hair flew wildly, his limbs fled. Jimin covering his mouth to hold laughter despite fear. He actually looks like one. Jungkook snorted through the terror. Young, you are too good at this. The ghost laughed shrilly, clapping its tiny pale hands. Ghost child, good, good. Next, the ghost glowing figure pointed at Jin. Ghost child, you pretty face, slow. Show me your strength. Push-ups, 50. Jin outraged gasps, 50? Are you kidding me? Do I look like a soldier? Taehyung calmly warning, do it now. Crumbling, Jin dropped to the floor. His designer started brushing dust. He attempted push-ups, oh, counting loudly, Jin panting by the 10th. 1, 2, why is the floor so dirty? 3, my arms are not built for this. 4, oh, Jimin giggling nervously, you sound like dying. Dying well, Jin is snapping mid push up. Do you want me to collapse on you? The ghost cracked, clearly entertained. The ghost returned to Jimin, who was already half in tears. Ghost child, you crybaby. Clean this hall, it's too dirty. Sign it until I can see my face. Jimin, horrified, what? Clean? With what? Suddenly a rug appeared in his hand. Jimin wilted, dropping to his knees. Jimin, this is child labor. I am being exploited by a ghost someone call human rights. Hoseok laughing despite fear. Clean faster, Jiminy. You or your ghost boss will fire you. Jimin sniffled, scrubbing the floor dramatically. The ghost giggled, enjoying the chaos. Finally, the ghost turned its hello eyes to Taehyung. Ghost child is smiling eerily. You, the scary one. Sign for me? Sing for me? Taehyung cold glare. I don't sing. Child's voice rising in anger. You must sing or I will take one of them instant. The air grew heavier, shadows stretched across the house, the curtains huddled closer together in fear. Jungkook looked up at them desperately, his toy eyes simmering. Jungkook pleading, voice trembling, please, please just sing. I don't want to be trapped here. I don't want to lose anyone. His voice broke. Tears welled up, fingers against his coat sleeves as he clung tighter. Something inside him cracked. The steel walls around his heart trembled, trembling at the sight of Jungkook's fear, and so, for the first time in years, the Mafia King bent, not for the ghost, but to the pleading eyes of the spoiled boy who didn't even know his own strength. Silence stretched, then Taehyung's deep voice began to rise, low, melodic, commanding the air itself. He sang a haunting old lullaby. Each turn he echoing through the halls, hollow halls. His voice was velvet, wrapped in thunder, calm yet powerful. The cousins froze, memorized. Even the ghost stopped laughing, titled his head as though soothed. The female ghost laughed, faded. The ghost child slowly smiled. The ghost child slowly smiled, his yellow eyes softening. Ghost child whispering, beautiful, so beautiful, thank you. The storm master suddenly calmed. The locked door cracked open with a wooden golden glow. The building seems to sigh relief, its suffocating darkness lifting. They all gasped, realizing they were free. Taehyung stopped singing, his voice fading like a spell lifted. Jungkook still clung to him, staring at his face as though he had just witnessed divining itself. Jungkook whispering almost breathless, You saved us? Taehyung soft, leaning down slightly. I told you, as long as I'm here, nothing will touch you. Before Jungkook could reply, highlights flashed outside the building. Heavy footsteps echoed as the doors burst open. Standing there, drenched by parents, were Namjoon, Yoongi, Yuna, and Jeon, though sung it himself, though sung furious voice echoing Jungkook. Jungkook froze, guilt flooding his face. His father's eyes burned with anger and relief. Namjoon and Yoongi exchanged very looks at their as their eyes fell on Taehyung, the Mafia King, standing protectively before Jungkook, and so the storm ended. But another one began. The spoiled princess was found. The Mafia King revealed himself. For fathers, brothers, cousins, and ghosts of destiny collided under one roof. What began as a game of hide and seek had now turned into the first steps of love and a bond that neither heaven nor heck could untangle. To be continued. So this story is going to have 4 episodes. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Actually, I don't remember the requester's name. The request was on the Instagram, so I couldn't put the screenshot here. But I hope you will enjoy it, and I know the one who requested is, you will know. So yeah,